Hello everyone! How is everyone doing today? Happy Easter to everyone, and also happy Trans Day of Visibility to those who fall under that umbrella. How is everyone doing? I woke up too early. So that's a thing. But it's okay because I was sitting in one. So I'm happy. Oh. Alright. Let's dive back into it. We just finished up chapter 2. Janilla and Grave came home to their kind-eyed and happily listening son, burdened with a life's weight of stories with which to entertain him. Some tales were sad and moving, others blithe and adventurous. Rarely, in the years that followed, were they or their boy found apart. Oh! This must be their child. And we're gonna do quelling moss. Janilla and her fire chicken found themselves unsuited to a life of farming, but ideally positioned to ease the burden of an aging blacksmith. Repairing the physical damage done to Mossdown door wasn't hard, but coaxing the magic back into it required weeks of meditation and spell work from Sunny. Turn the game's audio up just a little bit. When Grave came down with a case of Thistle's throat, Janilla would come by to sweep out ashes and handle the soup pot. How are your joints? Better? Stacy found a soulmate in a woman with deep, blooming eyes. She would whisper their love to the raindrops and shout it to the valleys. With strong leather coming out of Bane's Slope Tannery again, life became so much more pleasant for everyone. You don't realize how many things require leather until you can't get it. The warlord Thuvane recovered, after his defeat, turned his army loose upon the Wilderlands, bringing petty Drauven factions under his sway. The Great Digs became a rite of passage among his soldiers, a gauntlet of endurance, a point of pride. That they served no true purpose, only made them more noble, fit for warriors. The warlord aged and grew more independent. Less reliant on those he once clung to. Premier Irondew's daughter has reached adventuring age. Jaina Mapleton has joined the Falconeers as a warrior. Oh! So they have, like, Janilla and Grave not only have their son, but they have, like, a grandchild now, too. Damn. Alright. They're looking pretty good, considering. We'll grab Sentinel. Yes, we'll give Sunny a fire leg. Oh, no, Tomir's son. Or daughter. Okay. Oh, she has hair like Sunny. That's cute. I like that touch. That's really nice. Okay. Well, I want everyone to have at least tier 1 armor. If not, tier 2. I don't think I can get everyone tier 2, unfortunately. Everyone's getting the Swathe, though, because, dear God, Swashbuckler's such a useful skill. I'm gonna upgrade his lot. So I might as well just upgrade everyone's weapons. Like, I have a fair few legacy points. Alright. Done. Here, the wall swallowed the Marisak. The most ancient places nurse an ancient hunger, so the Devons say. None of the Devons I know. What's that smell? Dawn was cold at the 5th excavation. The mountain had rung like a bell all through the spring. This morning, something changed. He was standing there, where the shadows almost... They reached you, Wings and Pyrrhic. I'm glad they are only shadows then, and not spears. Wingson, I do begin to wonder if there was ever something you feared. I carried my shells much longer than the others. I was born afraid, even Versal. But training, it teaches bones the movements of courage. Bravery is a hope we have. When it fails, that is when training must take command. And then the wing knight, Pyrrhic, turns and walks through solid rock. Wingsen? Devon, what do we do? I'm not the one with the extra big stick axe. You go first. The wall doesn't open so much as it allows passage. The Drauven drip through, unsure what they'll see. Stumph. Come forward in small, soft steps. Hiss it along. There are maggots in the meat. The corpses of the Marisak lie still, full of punctures in a pool of his own blood. Shapes lays across the glassy floor like crisp dead petals on still water. Now I know what I smelled. Ink! Book black. Yes, the blood of these creatures is said to smell the same. The Marisak must have gotten his death price from them. I think we need to hurry. This may be the find we were hoping for. They're called Whispers through the Briar. And I know that's only a wind story for kitlings, but I once saw a spiderfly spin an archway out of light and walk through it into oblivion. Stay within our guard, Devon Versal. Let's back out and assemble a few more. A gentle chitter arose the last words from her sentence. It's almost the sound of rain, and it almost seems to come from their anxious reflections in the glossy stone. Then it rises to a click-raised drone. As calm heads turn, starbright eyes meet their own. Perhaps there is no time. Forward with me, everyone. We are the warlord's hand. This cave, he claims. We shall take it. And now for one of the coolest parts of this entire fucking campaign. You get to play as the fucking Devon for a bit. Or the Drauven. Which is so cool. No other campaign lets you do that. Ugh, I wish they had, like, actual playable Drauven in the game. Okay, wait. If I go there... Yeah, then I can harass them. And hobble this one while I'm at it. Why not? Yeah, Pyrrhic is strong. She can get way over here. I've got a haunt. Shadow place right now. I couldn't remember the name. The Shadow Place, you know, that one. God damn it. Scurrier. That's fun. Scurriers are real fun. Apologies if you don't like the sound of me eating. I'm finishing my cinnamon bun. God damn it. There we go. Okay, the fang bow can go up there and shoot at that guy. The names of all the, like, Drauven monsters are so cool. Fangbow, Bone Guy. Not to mention the actual, like, character names, like Pjark and Versal. It's all just so cool! I love the Drauven. And yet somehow this is still only the second coolest campaign in this game. The coolest one is the Thrixl campaign. Just because the Mothman's fucking sick. Alright. You can go harass that Thrixl over there. What does the battle yell do? I don't even know. Die, bitch. And then the stump over here can start making its way to that guy. Hobble him. So what's everyone got planned for their, like, Easter? I am making a pork roast tonight for Captain and I. Just for the two of us. We kind of did the big Easter dinner with his family. On Friday, so. You know, it's just a nice meal that the two of us can enjoy together. Fly over here so we can attack this bitch. Attack. There we go. Okay. Well, Marsala isn't really much of an attacker, so I'm just gonna kind of put him back there. Die, bitch. Thrixel are so fucking scary. The Thrixel are like the worst enemy to fight against. I swear to God. Just kill it. Die, bitch. Done. Oh, there's still more somewhere? I guess. I thought that was it. I'll probably pass this, like, door here. There he is. I thought we just had to kill the ones that were in this immediate vicinity, but no. We have to kill all of them. Kill every last one of them. Motherfucker. Weaver, son of a bitch. Don't mind me, just dying. Prepare a shot over there, just in case. Kill all enemies, PR converse all must survive. So if anyone else dies, it's fine. If they get any closer to us, I imagine they'll probably just try and attack here. Because she's the big strong. But you never know. Let's get the dweebers out of here. Dweebers suck. The more I'm replaying this game, the more it's giving me like a strong desire to replay Celasta. Celasta, I think, is one of those games that will go really underrated, especially now that, like, Baldur's Gate has come out. God damn it. If you hear a screaming kitty, it's lucky. Lucky loves to scrim. It's just because I'm in the office and he can't come in here. Because there's too much he'd break and try and eat. Silly little boy. Silly little guy. Silly mans. There we go. Don't hurt my Drauven children. I know they're technically the enemy of this campaign, but I love them. God damn it. Yes, these guys split off. I forgot about that, actually. Split off into, like, itty-bitty little ones. We'll just have to drag everyone straight up. Okay, well, fuck you. But yeah, I love this game. I love, like, the little stories that get told. If it doesn't... It's never anything that fancy. It's just like, I don't know, it's kind of nice. Get ready to die, little fucker. Or not. Or I could just completely miss. You know, that's fine too, I guess. Okay. I swear to God. Why can't any of my fucking Drauven hit? There we go. Jesus. Together, they push through the final fine-threaded door. Drauven, here is Shirley. Think I'm going to puke my tail up? The egg-shaped oath glows. The silence it sheds sharpens the echo of each movement, each exultation. Sleepy smoke parts off its curved surface, curls into the vaulted dark. Imagine all the happy heads, laid at peace among the foliage and ferns, never dreaming such a thing might exist. ENVTuber, this is your life's work. Yes, it's the egg. It's like being able to reach out and touch. I never thought I would truly see it with Son Pjark. My teacher, my mentor, my master, Drevsnack, ought to have been here. He deserved to stand where I stand, and I wish I could speak to his ghost and offer him that. It is because of you that anyone stands here now, in the fossil glass chest of what must have been an enormous dragon, gazing on its still smoldering heart, its egg. Prime now, ENVTuber. You are the last of your order, but have fulfilled their founding hope. It is early yet to call fulfilled. With the Thrixel dead, the mountain's dark artery is laid open. Warlord, you triumph. Your soldiers fought with courage. I am surprised to return today, and finding you all disappeared under the ground. What has happened? What has happened? Tell me. Covening in the private light, a short hike from the dig, Pjark gives a brief retelling of the battle, and ENVTuber outlines what comes next. Or put more there is no need to explain it another way. A dragon is an exceptional thing. A dragon to hatch from this egg, it must be the nest girded in dragon-burned stones, and the ash of a Drauven hero. Well, understood. Yes, Warlord. Wilgsen Pjark, you stand in beacon quiet, signaling to me this bright wondering behind your eyes. What think you, or what's your height on this? You overestimate me, Warlord. My question is just whether the Weldwall is truly the closest such place. Closest to meet these conditions? Weldwall is far from our center, and close to unsettled lands. It is not distant from that place where we were last defeated. Okay, so just providing again some context, folks. We found our humans, our human characters, because this is our enemies. This is like our rivals. But the game does this really interesting thing with this campaign where it kind of gives you both sides of the story, which is really nice. But this big, huge dude, Drauven, the warlord, was basically a slave of some, like, hero adventuring chick made to perform in, like, a fucking circus. And then the Drauven came and freed him. For Saul is basically like a kind of mentor, wizard, scholar dude who I guess studied dragons. Pjark is like the top commander with her wings and shit. Winks and Pjark voices concern for Saul. Can you think of any place nearer that will serve our purpose? No. Work. That satisfies me. I hope you will be listened to, Winks and Pjark. But first Saul knows this lore best. We will do as he instructs. You and I will go together, Savak. We will make my dragon a safe nest. Bigger forces needed to stay, to guard for Saul and Egg. But you and I together is a great force itself. A small force is sometimes best. Smart. Yes, Warlord. You heard him say it, I suppose. His dragon. He is the Warlord. He very much is, for Saul. I dislike the feeling I have. I hope. Send for me when you know what detail you will need, and any nest girding required for the egg. You have my gratitude, Winks. I believe that I do, and you will have mine. If all proves as you say, be safe, be wise. Be safe, Egg. Be wise, Trevor. All your hard flights will be worth it, friend. Isn't this a bad omen? When the moon's covered with clouds night after night, should we stay indoors? One thing that might help you, Trini. Omens don't matter if you're not paying attention. Whenever you were away, a long time ago, now Grandma said May and I would sometimes sit by the window, all the candles out, the lanterns dark. And if the moon was full, Grandma would tell stories about when you were small, and about our family, our history. Those are the best memories I have with her. Oh, Mom. I miss my mom. And I miss the time we never got to have together. I was happy you would grow closer to our family, but I want those days back sometimes. Reaching the place they're staying, Janella and her son Trini find they have a strange visitor. It pulls from the message tube that hangs round its neck, a poorly scribed note. Weldwall is plus. Drauven Warlord Drauven will be. This map is to find travel roads. Capture first those. Then he is not to skip in season of the company convenes a few days later. Suppose we don't know what that name means. Weldwall? Weldwall. For such a fire as dragon's breath, it did make the stones bleed and blister. Weldwall is where the Elnish people were burned back into the sea, forced to sail away or become bones. A dragon is what sent them back, according to those legends. Hi, Jeannie! How are you doing? It's an awkward and doubting march they embark on soon after. Dusty fields present desolate panoramas. Wriggling, half-rotted fence posts clatter in their sockets. The wind is childish today, tugging its loose teeth. Still think it's a lot to believe, a lame piece of bait to go ahead and bite. We'll know pretty early on if it's bad information. 'Cause if it's all as the note says, we'll own their supply line, and the path their reinforcements would take, and the two routes our quarry might follow to safety. It's only... Why does that Demon's bird sing to us now? I wonder that. They camp under the same broad skies they ever did. Some faces are old, some are quite the opposite. Trini? Not yet your watch, boy. Oh, no, you weren't thinking about your watch at all, were you? Is it still that brown-haired girl, Becca? Flames are pretty high, aren't they? Did you eat, Rennie? Should have known you'd notice. Actually, I just felt my stomach was weird or something. Oh, Rennie, I hate to be the kid telling a seasoned parent how to stay upright on the road, but do you need anything? What's wrong? I still don't know, and I don't know how I like the idea of you following our path. But you'll have to learn, but you'll have to see. Thank you for letting it be my choice. In the morning, they'll continue on, angling towards a pair of outposts where Drauven roads run. Alright. Now this is the part where we start to split the party. Which I know you're not supposed to do, but we're gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna send, I think, Trini... I'm gonna have them start to split up into families. So Trini, Grave, and Janilla can all go together. And I'll give them a mystic. And then Sunny, Tomir, Stacy, and Jaina can all go together. I think that's the play. So Grave, Trini, Janilla, they will go and grab a mystic. And then these guys can start making their way over that way. Okay, never split the party is just advice once you're inside the dungeon and you're planning overland marches. It's fair game. Fair enough. But yeah, sometimes Wildermyth really does give you little choice. I don't think I want a legacy. No. We're gonna get a cute girl. We're gonna get a cute girl in here. I'm gonna get a cute girl in here. Anyone have any good name ideas? I'm wanting someone ideally for, like, Trini. If we can. I know this guy's, like, only traveling with ladies, but two of them are his parents. So I want to give him, like, a girl to flirt with and stuff. A young, cute, mystic girl. We'll just click this until I find something. Yora! I like the name Yora. Or Ray. Ray is cute. Brown. Are we going back? Are we going back to the fucking? Are we going back to the drink names? I like flower names, Drazov. When the captain and I first played through this game together, we had a lot of flower names because we had like our D&D characters, Poppy and Eli, and we made their children Violet and Lily, which we thought was kind of cute. Flower names do be cute. Okay, let's do a flower name then. Chrysanthemum might be a little too long. If we called her like Chris for short, I kind of like that, but like if we just called her like Chris, like that. Oh, Juniper! I like Juniper. Let's do Juniper. Hi, Lale. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I like Juniper. Let's do that. Juniper. All I can think of is Juniper Lee. Like, since the Life of Times of Juniper Lee, that old show. Which was basically just a American Dragon Jake Long ripoff. Juniper again. I like that. That's cute. Watching for trouble. Got plenty of that already. Just watching. You ever feel you were born in the wrong place? You look around at the lives of your friends and they seem happy and you can't for the life of you understand why? You hold the family shovel, the loom, the cooking pot, but none of them seem to come alive for you. My dagger came alive for me. It connected me with something bigger than myself. No matter how many beatings I take, I'll be forever grateful for that. It sounds wonderful. Do you think I could find a place in that world? Only one way to find out. We can give you a rundown of the basics and see where it goes from there. Cute little mystic girl. I think, like, everyone else in that party, aside from Stacy, is there, so I'm just gonna, yeah, gather them there and then they can all go together. Oh, Stacy and Jaina are rivals. Well, there goes romance potential. Oh well. Is what it is. Oh, it's this one. I've done this one a lot, so forgive me. I'm just kind of skipping past it, but it's basically like a big wood dude, and we, you know, have a chance to potentially steal from it. Can either attempt to communicate with it, or snatch a twig from its mane. I don't like those odds either way. Slightly better odds to try and snatch a twig, but I don't know if it gets pissed at us if we don't succeed. Yeah, exactly. It's a surprisingly common event. I feel like I have this almost every campaign. I'm gonna try and snatch a twig. Oh shit. I succeeded. Nice. Cool. Brand new wand. I can't give it to the new person yet. Fuck. Well, no one else needs a wand. God damn it. If this was just a little bit later. Give it to Tomir as like an off weapon. He's not a mystic. none of these characters are mystics, because my mystic, Sunny, has like firearms. My mystic is the one that I'm trying to recruit right now. Well, I'm just gonna salvage it then. Because once you give it to someone, you can't give it to someone else, so. Ooh, a leaf spirit. Maybe I want to give that to Jaina? I think she's the only one that doesn't have any sort of enchanted thing. Yeah, let's do that. You just need to get her up to it. Kill the horn children! Woohoo! Yeah, I don't have the range to get all the way up to it yet. But oh, Deepest. Good old Deepest. No, don't go further. Just stay where you are, please. Oh yeah, I forgot Stacy has this book that allows him to interfuse with things. Okay. Well, that's rude. It's always these little guys. These little guys that are really easy to kill that I just can't hit for whatever reason. Like, if I do hit, I kill them, but I just can't hit for whatever reason. Okay. At least that's staying where it is. Leaf hammer! Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen a leaf hammer. I like that design. That's nice. Whack! Whack! Like, what the fuck? Bullshit. Ouch. Oh my god, Sunny! Sunny hasn't hit a goddamn time. What the fuck? Is it because she's old? Her eyes are failing her? I'm joking. But that would be kind of funny. There we go. Fuck. Alright. She leveled up. Blue Horn Mystic. We are going to do Open Mind because that's just really nice. Thistle Truth of Naitumza. It's a dope ass name. But I mean, I don't really need it. So bonus damage. We are going to give that to Stacy. Battle done and a rainstorm threatening. They ford a stream towards the shelter of some cliffs. Happy we didn't get stuck on that bank with those bodies. Sorry, but you know what I mean? Heh. In fact, they find a shallow cave where they can watch land be drenched when the nighttime drop. Smells like pants. Lucky to have the food we've got. Doubt it lets up tomorrow, this weather. Corpses. Waterlogged corpses. We left too many out there. Won't be burnable. Maybe the mud covers them. They don't deserve any grand pyre, I'll say that. Maybe it's best to leave them. Ingratitude, really. Food for the scavenging ones whose hunger cleans the hills. You know what, you leaky kickbag? I do feel that. The leaky kickbag? Damn! The wolves, the crows, the coyotes, even buzzards deserve our thanks. It's not a bad night, really. Dry, with danger past, soon to have their bellies full. Outside is nothing, just rain and its fragrant hush. The gnaws of smallish things, the teeth, time. Alright, and now Juniper's ready for adventuring. I'm gonna give her Naturalist, because Naturalist is good. To every horizon of shy luring plain they've gone. For in a day and a half, the clear skies of night have conjured them on, Juniper and Trini, up and into wilder traces. They've left the others below to scout more common paths. They camp for an evening in a stand of firs that bristles at the craggy end of these prairies. The moonless earth was blue and every star was you, I waited. Now I always forget this line, it's something like... Anyway, I'm supposed to get dinner going. Dinner for two. Why did he say it that way? No, the trees are making me imaginative. Juniper, here, hurry! Hey, why the shouting? What's going on I need you to follow me. I know you won't mind that. No, please, hurry. I usually like more explanation than that, you know? Please, Juniper, no words, just motion. Run! Trini bolts between the firs as Juniper fails to find her feet. Wait, slow your pace down, Trini. I'm moving like a wooden pig. Can't you wait? Surprise! Felt good, looking at it. Wow, you tricked me. I thought, but it was just you can't deny, we had to hurry, or you would have missed it. This event's really cute. Every day it comes up and goes down. I don't like taking it for granted, and today I can't shake the feeling. I can't shake the feeling this wasn't entirely unselfish. On your part. Maybe what I really mean is, I hope it wasn't. Trini. These two just met a little while ago, but you know what? This is just such a cute time to initiate a romance. Like at an event like this. Hi, Victor! How are you doing? It's fine, just... Can you kiss me already? That's so cute! That's really precious! I like that event a lot! My heart. That's really precious. Romances always seem to start within 2 weeks of recruitment anyway. This way you got an event. That's true. Boarding! We'll give that to... You know what? We'll give that to Juniper. road to the Star of Wet Foster. Sinkhole over here. Might want to go around. Says it's muddy. Hey, you ever think about farming? I mean, if monster kicking wasn't your thing. If you had a little bit of land like this, and your worst enemies were hoppers and jays and mean Mr. Frost, what kind of things would you grow? Leaning towards carrots. Everybody likes carrots. Most people, yeah. Also carrot cake. And beef spinach for me. Makes your bones strong, goes well with all kinds of things. Not surprised. Hey Grave, what about you? What would you grow? Huh? I guess I'd... That's not really... What? Just plant a bunch of pine trees, watch them grow. Anyways, gives you some privacy too. Ew, carrots! Get the fuck out! I love carrots. I like just, like, fruit and veggies in general. I can't say there's a lot of veggies I dislike. I know there's some, but not a lot. I like them not cooked. Okay, that's fair. Cooked carrots, cooked carrots are hit and miss. I like cooked carrots when they're like, you know, not complete mush. The two of us, maybe, when the fighting is over, we could... Sun's getting low. This place was a farm, once. Did I hear it was muddy ahead? She said so, Juniper. Ooh, a stone spirit! We could give that to either Trini or Juniper. Maybe I'll give it to Trini. Get a stone bow. Ability to pin enemies nearby is good. Yeah, no, I'm planning on having carrots in this, like, pork roast I'm doing tonight for Easter dinner. Carrots and potatoes. It's gonna be so freaking good. I love my fire chicken. I love him so much. I would die for him. Damn it. Look at that damage though. Jesus Christ. Pork, carrots, and potatoes are a classic combo. Yeah. I'm making a little Easter dinner just for me and my partner. I'm thinking I'm gonna be really gay with it too. Like, I'm gonna light a candle. I'll clear our table so we could, like, actually eat at our table when normally we just, like, eat in front of the TV. But yeah, like, light a candle. I don't know. Make it kind of cute and romantic. Nothing fancy, but just something nicer than our average. I don't know. I like cooking. I really enjoy cooking for the two of us. And I want to do like a nice Easter dinner that I prepare for us, because we had it with his family, but that was one his dad prepared. Although I got a turkey carcass from that dinner, so that's gonna be my plan tomorrow, is I'm just gonna be making turkey soup. Vanilla, for the love of God, you can't take any more damage. Back the fuck up, bitch. Was Discord messaging me? I have no idea. Just hide her. Kill the haunt. I saw that Discord was me. Normally I have it on Do Not Disturb. I apologize. I just forgot to change it, I guess. I also need to figure out what freaking games I'm playing this week. I need to figure out what game I'm playing tomorrow. I've got the entire day off tomorrow. Still, so I feel like I gotta stream. And I'd like to make it a longer stream if I can, but I don't know what to play. Grave. Long reach is really nice if you have a spear. But I think I'm gonna do... No, I am gonna do long reach. I lied. And we're gonna upgrade... We'll upgrade Riposte. Rotchan? Yeah, we're just gonna salvage that. The stunt chance we'll give to... We'll give that to Jamila. Painted amber by the fading light, a strange stone outcropping captures Stacy's eye. Let me guess, something up there is pissed at us? One way to know for sure. Upon the hill summit, nothing's waiting for them. What we have found is a pretty good picnic spot. Then it begins. A thrumming grows louder and louder until the stone underfoot shatters and shakes. Grows louder. Until it's a mighty growl, clamorous, thundering, and then it resolves. A voice. I am the one. The voice of a carnivore, cunning and crooning, warning them to run, promising to give chase. The one you have hunted so long, through tears and stars. You have hunted so long for me, and for a brotherhood that should be yours. Do you know my name? It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth over green, field, and fallow. To the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name? Lachius. Stacy pulls the name up like a rooty weed out of his heart. He's unsure how he found it, or how long it's been growing, but he's sure he's right. Yes, I am Lachius, your wolf god, and now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my boy, and be blessed as wolfkind. Hi! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! Hello! What were you playing? Sheepy A Short Adventure. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with that. Just Natsu, the Tanuki ENVTuber with a heart as big as their goblin energy. A wink. If you like goblin energy, you came to the right place. From EP Sheepy Adventures to Black White 2 Soul Link battles. They've been teaming up with It's Me PND and Drauven for some epic wins and losses, whether it's platforming with pals or chilling in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Just Natsu streams are a cozy corner of the internet where you're always welcome. It's so good and it's free? Okay, I'll have to look into it. Is it like a cozy game? What type of game is it? But welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name's Little Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood goblin druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games myself. I do mostly indie game content and Pokemon stuff. But occasionally I just play, like, really whatever I feel like it. And I talk about D&D and musical theater way too much. But more than anything, I just like to have a comfy, cozy time where we can relax and de-stress from all the craziness of life for a while and just, you know, be silly together. So, that's what I'm about. Thank you for dropping in here. If you guys need to, like, raid and run or, you know, take care of yourselves, do any self-care, that's completely fine. I completely get it. Cozy platformer, beautiful music, a lot of tears. Okay, I'll definitely have to look into that. It's about a sheep. I mean, I kind of gathered that with the name Sheepy, but, I mean, who knows? It could be about something else. We're playing some Wildermyth today, which is a very cozy storytelling, kind of D&D inspired tactical RPG. It's mostly it's just me doing a lot of reading and telling the story that these characters are going on. But it's kind of cozy. We've been doing a lot of, like, Sunday morning Wildermyth streams, and they've just been very nice. And we're about to, you know, become wolfkind. So, Stacy kneels, and beneath him in green light pools, dandelions rise yellow out of the sparse, wind-scraped dirt. They grow old and white, throw their seeds, then wilt to nothing. The guard rock he kneels upon hums. It cracks somewhere inside. A geode of understanding splits and catches light. Beneath the earth and behind his eyes, Stacy! He's a wolf now! You ever just accidentally turn into a wolf because, like, the wolf gods call to you? Ugh, man, hate it when that happens. We're securing the site. Got 1 hide and 2 spell threads. Oh, and some health. We'll give that to... You know what? I want to give that to Janilla because since she took her injury, it feels like she's weak as fuck. Which is not the case, but it feels that way. He is a good boy. He's the best boy. Look at him. Just give him little pets. Pet, 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 pet. Yeah, too often, actually. This game's transformations are cool. Oh! An opportunity. Let's do that. It's one of those modest, hopeful nights. Nothing's gone wrong in a week. Our mindscapes have their own geography, ranges of thought, forests of figment, lakes of longing, and mires of prejudice. To quest among these inner climes is just as daring an adventure as the traditional hero's journey. They told me to come get you. Storytelling game they're doing. Jaina? A doctor's text. Dr. Shipson, his name is. Someone with a winking face threw it into the water. Basically, I had to retrieve it. Just natural for a dog, I suppose. That's rich coming from you, Stacy. It drives us to rescue what never did good for us. I suppose that idea that all things might eventually, or in an alternate version of the world, show us their worth. Oh, right, Stacy. Can I go? You look like you drifted here. A dandelion seed. You're destined to find trouble. Candle quiet follows. It's the meager, wordless sound that wavers between a going-somewhere woman and her easy-goated rival. We'll send Tomir with them because Tomir is Jaina's dad. And then in the meantime, Sunny can just kind of chill here. And just, like, I don't know, build a station. The journey often seems directionless to Stacy. long cuts chosen over short expeditions through the brambles and along barren tracks. They take hungry trails, starve for forage as much as for purpose. Sorry, I'm like... got like a lump in my throat. Okay. But Jaina seems to wake each morning with a confidence where her eyes should go, what horizon her feet should aim towards, and finally, I think we're here. You don't even know where we are, do you? It's inside of me. I guess what you mean is... they're my insides, Stacy. My actual bones and organs. No, the branches, the sky, the ground, this is a metaphor. Here, follow me. I get that it's a pretty unfirming idea. The trees are to be expected in a woman, a bare heart like I am. Certainly you'd say she must have rocks in there, and sky. I'd say that. But, and I've just been sort of approaching the idea a long time, we think our souls are inside us. But what if that's just not the geography? What if it's weirder than that? Like the soul is a bigger thing and the body can exist inside and outside it. Venture beyond it, but also return and be centered in that space and find balance. And what if the body and soul are at once remote and, holistic, maybe? Holistic. And yet, none of that is supported by anything we've seen. How odd. Well then, behold, a pig has come! Amazing. Is it? Go, go. Pig in my insides? Tell me while I've found so sick since the winter. What's giving me the bubbling want to talk? What curdles the spit in my throat? Ah, you're sick. That all makes a lot more sense now. Listen tight. Too reachful for your wisdom, you foster its opposite. So there is, in you, a ripe weed patch of ignorance. Walk there and rough your fingers on those cat's tongue leaves. Oh, and while I've got you, don't eat so much cheese. It's why you're constipated. For your eyes, make sure you have plenty of light to read by. And finally, kill the parasitic beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Jenna, what? Right, I wondered if it was the paraqueens. What? Why can or the psych problem? Those bacteria dragons. See? Gnawing my spleen. Oh. Remember that it's my inside, Stacy. Be careful where you fire that thing. I guess. Medicine strike! No cheese? She's just lactose intolerant. I mean, I get that. Yeah, this side quest has gotten through a lot of ridiculous. I feel. Luckily, all of the opportunity quests are really easy. Yeah! Riposte! Yeah, no. No one really needs a torch. Health can go to Jaina. Things turn to mush as they die. They puddle, then seep into the ground. Well, I don't know what that was, but... It was disease, and now it's gone. I'm already feeling so much better at digesting, so the remedy must have worked. Come on, Jaina. This obviously is some bizarre trick. Pig's a god or a lostling or something. Well, I'm pretty sure the pig's my conscience. It also doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the other thing. You can't really argue with results. Goodbye! It's several weeks before they're home again. And smell that half across town. Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like a glass maggots. heap it up and give it a good sniff. Ah, how nice. Now throw it away because it's time for the rice. What book you got now? Cookbook? Oh, it's the same one as before. The back 2/3. It's just become Dr. Shipsend's culinary vulnerabilities. He's also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems. Well, that's... But listen, Jenna. I've been thinking some more, and doesn't it still make the most sense that it wasn't a disease at all? I mean, it seems like some kind of illusory thing. An illusory thing? Why would it be inside my body, then? Right, well, that's the other part of the... Well, that's the other leg of the ham, I guess. Don't they say that? Someone says that. No one does. Of that much, I'm certain. Right. Well, I'll just quit arguing. What are you making, though? That smells what drew me here. It's crawdads, ultimately. The recipe is just very certain. I think they're crawdads. Okay. That's the other leg of the ham. I do really like the sound of that, honestly. I'll have her get engaged because Tomir is supposed to retire somewhat soon. Where's Grave? They're not back yet? That person drives me crazy sometimes. Maybe we overshot something. Or they did. Should we backtrack a bit? This peddler may know. Oh, peddler woman. Pardon us, Queen Bauble Seller. We're wondering if you've seen a person pass this way, armored and strong-elbowed. Well, firstly, I'm not selling anything. Could have been from any time in the past couple days. Where are you coming from? Small village near what we used to call Font of Emerald Will. It's not... Font of Emerald Will's where they were headed, giving it a look. But you never saw them? Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there that... I don't know what's got into them. Yeah, I remember this one too. Imagine packing up your life like that. Grave's in danger that I'm going after them. I have to. Okay. Come, great one, come, great one. Great one seems kind of shy tonight, huh? Hush up, you! Oh, come, great one, we've brought your gift, spare us! Grave's cage is makeshift, but sturdy. This is a sacrifice, isn't it? Shh, not if we stop it. I feel like Janelle is the type that if she saw her partner in danger, she'd probably, like, just fuck him up. Not one step closer. The Great One demands sacrifice. All our lives are at stake. Wrong. I think it's just yours. Idiot. Now it's too late. We can only hope it will sate itself on you. We'll just hit them with a bit of Quilmas! Poison time! Who doesn't love a good poison? I'm looking at the time. I'm probably not gonna do any more than just this chapter today. I was hoping we could get a little bit further, but I want to start. I need to still go to the store and buy some stuff for my meal today. Aw, look at it! It's so cute! Bonk! bonus damage we are going to give to Trade. Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash. The fools who fed it on the flesh of innocence have paid with their lives. Grave and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully. Janella, thank you. I wasn't sure if... Is that a blush I see? You're glowing brighter than the starlight. Maybe. Dawn climbs onto the distant hills as a young woman approaches. My name is Lute Lake Verser, and my parents were among the first sacrificed by that woman and her posse. All of us wound up under their thumb. Now that they're gone, I think all of us are going to pick up and leave these cursed stones behind. I get it. Sometimes forgetting is the only way forward. You're welcome to take what we can't carry. Use it well, and remember that you'll always have our gratitude. Though I'm sure you won't recall our names and faces. We'll cherish yours. Turns out to be a cold morning. Clouds churning up from the east devour the sun. Grave and the others head out after salvaging some of the things that the villagers leave behind. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with weeds, and the atrocities committed there will one day pass from memory. The bones of these abandoned buildings will long stand as a testament to the danger of fear, the poisonous desperation it breeds. This guy's gonna start securing this site. It was here upon a secret lake, in a secret place, on a moonless night fit for promise breakers, ditchwalkers, peaceless hearts, hiding from their own reflections. It was here on such a night she'd fled. Pursued by a wrath of a goddess she'd created. She'd cheated, sorry. Here, Warreen Warder laid her life's treasure to rest. Cheep! Green odors rise from the lake, its black, muddy shore. A solitary moonpiper whistles while the windless reeds hold silent. Frayed fog scrapes, clinging by their strings to the lake's surface. Tonight my imagination seems like it wants to speak. As Jaina is rustling up first words for her story, she sees something strange. Spider web, thin and strung from stone to star. An impossible thread of light. Should I fail to return, I tether you to these constellations. The line will fade, but in the season of Desmender, on a night the stars are samely scattered, then your mooring light shall beam skyward. Let a sky-loving pair of eyes be your discoverer. 20 hard strokes from shore, Jaina hauls herself up. Though a hole the size of a pine nut will warm the... Ah! Starrod! Thank you for following! Welcome to the orchard, friend. Hello! But I don't want people to find something. I don't attach lanterns to it. So, if you think about it... Found a goblin of my recommended. Hi! Yes, I'm one of many goblins. But I'm glad I got recommended to you. Hello! Welcome! Even as she watches, it starts to shrink. The night sky rolls towards its horizon, and the light sinks back into the ground. There are times we, as people, are asked to act according to our natures. Not to muddle in morality, not to demur, but to follow our human curiosity and dig. Finding herself unstruck by any unhappy hand of the heavens, she bends to dig, and soon, scraping earth away with the butt of her weapon, Jaina uncovers the secret of this stony lake isle. Which one? Today is a vibe since I'm halfway through Dead Rising 2. You're gonna have two very contrasting stories here. I'm a baby. I don't play spooky games. A book or my friend? Which one? Which one are we doing? I know I've done my book. I don't actually know if I've done my friend. I'm not too sure what that entails. I'm a little curious. Maybe pets? Can't go wrong with pets. Let's find out! A rock? I can go anywhere for one of these. Though maybe it's time to be conscious of, here I am. Just a human. Maybe it's somewhat hypocritical of me, dismissing what seems ordinary, as if it were not all ordinary things my life is made of, ordinary things I love. Alright, show me your hidden loveliness, oh rock of, here, this place. Bending, she gives it a tug. It's quite loose. So she gets her hands out under it, hoping to heave it out, and almost falls on her butt. A bread-weight stone? Something I've never seen. Thank you. The familiar voice calls her then. Jaina, how'd you get all the way out? Stacy, I swam. Hold on, I'm coming back. You'll float, won't you? Let's wrap you in. Where's my oilcloth? Let's wrap you in that, in case you don't like water. Swim back is ungraceful, the bag stone bobbing, tied at Jaina's waist. Sunny found their position, the Morthogi. Collected in the old quarry. You're soaked. Aren't you cold? You know, just how it is. Just seeing funny lights. Jaina's rock is peculiar, odder than even its odd properties would seem to make it. Of water and star, of wishing salt and mended laughter, a stone-old story begins to tell itself. So what is it? What does that do? It didn't seem to give me any, like, abilities. Weird. Okay. I have no idea what that does. I've never done that one before. Huh. Okay. Maybe it'll be something that I get later? Like, in between chapters? No clue. Barrage! Yeah! Fuck you. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what we're gonna stream tomorrow, because I have the day off. So I want to stream something. I just don't know exactly what. Maybe I'll just play like an indie game that, I don't know, we can kind of just like beat all in one sitting, like a longer indie of some kind. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a poll on Twitter and ask people what they want to see. It'll probably be an indie game, Spyro, or like, maybe we'll just shiny hunt or something. I don't fucking know. I really have no idea what we're gonna do tomorrow yet. I just know I want to do something. You feel? Oh, she's got Untouchable. Fuck yes. Untouchable is so good. Days go by. The battle at Fort Will Quarry becomes another bone-cracking memory. Jaina palms over the stone she found, maybe for no other reason than that it's strange. Its textures, its contours are becoming familiar. And that's how she discovers its secret. What's this I'm touching? The shed on the hillside turned out it was just an old dry well. At least we checked out, though, right? Wax has been tempered into a groove in the otherwise hard, smooth surface. Sweating wax, softened by the fire's nearness. Jaina? What? Yes, is dinner started? Dinner is not started. Maybe the passive language there. It's an unthought way for me to avoid blame. I didn't start dinner, I ought to say. It's fine, I employed it first. Screwing first a thumb down through the wax, Jaina squeezes her fingers in. Something's been preserved in the... and pinches loose a rolled slip of paper. An ancient note is scrawled in runes Jaina can't read. A map links star reckonings with hill shapes. A diagram swims with stick images, swirls in a repeated shape that must be the rock. So for 3 thick logs of fire, Jaina will study it, pairing constellations, interpreting the sketches of a hurried hand. Takes 2 people, by the looks of it. Yeah, to wash a rock? Bathe it, she said. A little stone baby. Like babying a little baby, bathing an infant boulder. You'd tell me if I seemed nuts, wouldn't you? Long after the fire's embers, Jaina's up and map musing. Wait, I do know that ridge. That's Apple Tree Land. Huh. I'm getting very stupid about this. Okay. Child of Night. Here's the dawn, in autumn. Jaina discovered a strange rock buried on a lonesome lake isle. It weighed less than a pickle pot, but in her thoughts, became a mountain. For secret in wax among its contours, she discovered a note, a map with drawn instructions. Ram, you know more of rocks than I do. Your hooves are wiser than my hands. Is there such a thing as this? So, on an early fall morning, shadows on the land, making it all like a glimpse of another age, another world. On a morning like this one, a bad morning, that's when you start. Hopefully things improve as your gumption grows. She cannot go alone. Okay, we're gonna send her and Stacy together. And then Sunny and Tomir will continue to secure that. Block chance? Let's give that to... Let's give that to Janella because she's actually, like, somewhat up in the fray. Ravenwild has been revealed. Hey, I got a splinter. Yeah, don't worry about it, but I got a splinter. I got what looks like a... Ooh, I got a mean splinter. See? Sliding past Nelm. Gotten a bunch of splinters out of my day. I'll have a look. Hinge was just a bit further, so should this be our priority? Oh, that's some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper in it seems to wriggle. Shh, remember what I say, squirmers suffer twice. This won't hurt a bit. It won't... Ow! Oh, here it comes, painless and easy. Enough! Got it, it's alright. Janella holds a long, wet wood filament up to the light. More like a knife than a splinter. Anyway, here, memento, to remember your old mom once had that magic touch. With that, they carry on to La Santana Henge. Guys, say hi to Captain.
Hi, guys. And gals. And non-binary pals.
He's awake.
Been awake for like an hour.
Yeah, I thought I heard you kinda...
I took a shower. How did you not do that?
I have headphones on.
And? Yeah, doing dishes.
Love you too. Okay, or we're not gonna ensnare that bitch. Just fucking try and hurt me, bitch. Discus. Or not. Fuck me, I guess. Again, fuck me, I guess. At least I can do that. Don't send your fucking bird. The Stormthroat bird's so annoying. Okay, well, whatever. It'll die next turn. Bonk. I still need to shoot this fucking bird even when, like, the Stormthroat's dead? That's dumb. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's just... Hey, buddy. Oh, so fun. Terror Thorn. Cool name. We're just gonna salvage it though. Someday people will move back to Lystanas Henge. The memory of Drauven will crumble and rust. Children will find home for spirits here. Young men will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old men will trade in iron and salt. At the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen on this, thinking of staying. It's too late for me. Adventure's been stirred into my blood. Best we can do now is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. I'd stake my son's breakfast on it. This is the place she means. I've really done it now, haven't I? This girl's liable to fall in love with me now. Such a nuisance. A bright, cool day. Why do I feel compelled to hold you? Are my hands simply hungry for feeling? Or is this the texture of the ghost, a remnant of an ancient love? Never go anywhere with this weirdo, okay? Alone, not ever again. Jaina tenderly tucks the rock inside some weatherproof sacking. It's the end of a journey, almost. Stacy feeds a frivolous fire. Didn't realize how wild this part of the world had become. You don't think something, got him? That's probably dumb. Been a long piece of the morning now, hasn't it? I guess Oh. I've returned. Certainly you have. Seriously with him? Sorry, what? Nothing. The spring, maybe. Ah, yes. Well, it's anyway. It's what I remember it being. Of course it was. Let's lunch. Let's lay down a couple. I'll help hike up with you back there. Shouldn't take longer than a couple hours. Young, sturdy woman like you should have no trouble. So after lingering for a late morning meal, the man, Lylon, whose ranch is nearest up the mountain, leads them up to it. Yeah, the rain will move the rocks around sometimes, but it's never not the slopes I learned my herbs on. Trickle of water, happy in its path. Damp, newtly smells in the spicy aroma of cinder bloom. All year round it sings its tune, just like this, never frozen, never too warm or icy, just like this. Oops. Now I see why you went that way round. Been a holy place sometimes, when lots of holy places was a thing folks needed. Nowadays, we don't think that way, but it is neat. Fed from deep below, and I guess I've heard. Its original name is one of those hefty-to-pronounce old words, but it's translated as Starfall Spring. Starfall Spring. Starfall Spring. Like it? You should see it at night. Know why it's called that? Here we go. Get up here and you can scoot yourself down on your butt. Almost got to, it's so slippery. Rain-smooth rock is salted with dirt and gravel. The mountain continues higher, where it can be heard battling tireless winds. Great boulders guard the water. Always that same temperature. Real wonder of the wild world, isn't it? The name, though, for some reason, captures my imagination. I think as... Oh my God! How are you doing? It's been a bit. How are you? Sorry, I'm stretching. You were playing some Fable. Nice! Meet Golden Goblin, the ex-dungeon boss, turned Scottish goblin VTuber, who's all about chill vibes and gaming fails. After conquering Dungeon, they've now set their sights on conquering Twitch, with mixed results. From festive shenanigans in Elden Ring to political satire in Helldivers 2, this goblin streams are a wild ride. Join the fun and see if they can truly embrace a new world, new me in Fable. I'm doing very well. We're playing some Wildermyth. It's a very chill time. Hello, everyone. If you don't know who I am, I'm Little Appleseed. I'm your friendly neighborhood goblin druid. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games. I do mostly indie game content and Pokemon stuff, and I talk about D&D and musical theater way too much. But more than anything, I like to make my streams a cozy, comfy time where we can relax and de-stress from the craziness of life. That's me. We're just finishing up this chapter. And potentially getting some, star powers? We're stumbling upon Starfall Spring. They say kindness from a stranger is the most precious flower you'll find, roaming the hills and dales. Ah, hi Gavin! Hello! Yes! Someone sent me your name. We'll remember you, Lylon. If you do return, burn some drift moss. I saw some down there. Burn it at the foot of the mountain and put your feet up. Only fair we carry our own stuff up. We'll look for smoke then. A week or 10 days make it. Yes, I'll thank you for your outland gallantry and, well, we'll see how long it goes. Maybe it won't take so long, whatever you're doing, and you can come spend some time at my ranch. Sure, that could happen. Alright, watch me fall back down and break my... Nope, here we go. Okay, Not hard to feel the warmth in that man's gaze, is it? Don't know what you mean. Suppose it can be hard to answer a question that you haven't been asked. Jaina studies her instructions once more, as the pale light pinkens and passes from the sky. They'll take time, too, to prepare camp. And as night blossoms, leave these ropes alone. Come look at this. In a second, I was prepping a torch. The light of the world is our torch tonight. So Stacy clambers up to gaze on something he'll remember the rest of his life. And it become all shiny. It was a moment ago. I was anticipating getting my feet wet and was counting my toes, you could say. And I turned back around and understand now why it's inspired their awe and pride, the folks here. So as far as our whole stone bathing, this will be night 1. Do you see the... Yeah. They're so, as if a huge hammer swinger shattered pearls against this great black slate. It's truly a numinous place. So it's a night 1. We are trying this. I'm embarrassed suddenly. I get it, but it was the whole thing, right? Yeah. So, here. She reaches out, lets the rock down in one palm until it floats, and pulls her arm back. The water feels weird, warmer than air. A phantom sensation lasts on the skin, even after Jaina withdraws her hand, like an invisible current, churning. Didn't feel like that earlier. Anyway, we bathe this rock? We start to try and bathe it, yeah. And that's what they do. Holding it underwater, pouring water over it with their cupped hands, watching the water stream off its gleaming smooth surfaces, the buoyant stone fights submersion. I don't like the fact that he has a normal human body under the wolf head. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That's weird. The wind-up taking shifts, inevitable boredom and mounting exhaustion turn what first seemed like a whimsical task into a muscle-chewing challenge. And that's night 1. Another night, to another, evening to midnight to the black early hours. Sun peeks in like a puzzled friend each morning, pitying their cold bones in that cramped mountain crook. Sometimes among mindless stretches of tasks they feel peace. Sometimes the world's beauty beats on the hardened senses of even its worst-worn and weariest waves on a rocky coast. Reduces the resistances, reveals dark, fresh awe where studied sun-bleached impressions of things had seemed so solid and permanent. It looks weird, Drazov! It's 12 days on, overcast at noon, that grinning man Lylon returns. Figured you wouldn't see my smoke, so I just carried these things up myself. Wee-ho! They take the night off to talk and eat together, enjoying the bread and meat and wine he's brought. So I did rummage a little, asked the widow who now keeps the red orchard, and I pruned her for a little sprig of lore I hadn't learned, that this pool was in fact made of a star that fell to earth, long, long ago, in the youth of sands and water. Certainly in the name. I don't... Wait, you mean because it's Starfall Spring? You think, could that be what it means? Following morning, he's up before both of them. Is it your habit to start fires and melt like a memory into dawn's gold glow? Oh. I'm teasing. Oh, well, I should probably clear something up. No, I'll go first. I have to apologize. To you. I probably made you think. And Lylon, ranch owner and unfailing windy heart, gives grim accounting of his casually on-leading ways, and the beloved wife he has at home, who is not at all as deceased as he may have implied on first meeting Jaina and Stacy. He stoops as he trudges down the mountain, heavy still with the weight of his confession. What? They'll return to the rhythm of their labors. Poor girl, why were you born this way? Lylon, you scoundrel, you heartbreaker! Several nights pass. This is a very long event. And I feel like a little unnecessary to have this weird dude crushing on her, but okay. Yeah, I'm imagining wolf howls of laughter too. Bathing the rock and drawing by the fire. Doesn't feel like this needed both of us, though maybe the big thing was to distribute the humiliation evenly. What did you... Oops. What? The little rock beast paddles and hauls itself ashore. I didn't do anything, I don't think. It's wiggling. We should. Feels beyond question, right? Follow it, you mean? Guess I'm stuck bringing up the rear. Don't worry, I'll chase you down. Get as much of the stuff as I can. Already Jaina has to hurry, leaping down the night boulders on a pathless scramble to who knows where. Oh my god, there's even more? Jesus Christ. Well, now I'm invested. That was already such a long event. There's even more to it, apparently. This feels like the longest side quest. Like, Jesus Christ. You're trying to kill us, right? That's the reason you're not going to let us rest? Yeah, they're normally not this long, Gavin. By tonight, it will be 2 full days they've been walking. There was a trail scribe, red chillin' shanks. Every pace beyond my limit, I call penance. I take from each step a cleansing pleasure. I should have just taken the fucking book if I would have known this would be so long. The book one is also a little long, but not nearly as long as this. What happened? I whined. Rock'll probably just open back up, don't you think? On her own? Why are you asking me? Think I know something? I am real bright of us, not bottling up any of that spring water. Am I really to blame here? Am I supposed to just accept being broached at? What? I'm saying we're both dumb idiots. The dawn glows on the dew-shining crest of an alert stonehead. All's well, but I ought to stay this time and pack up. I think I want to be fair, and that feels fair, right? If you'd prefer to go on ahead. They trek over the scrubby feet of mountains onto sheets of yellow-gray fieldland. The threadbare fields are clutched up into the knees of thinning hills. On these wind-hollowed hills, Jaina and Stacy trace the path of their unflagging, small striding guide. You're still sore about coming on this trip, right? How many nights since the pool? 9. 9 counting also the one we didn't stop for. Knew you'd be keeping track. How many years do you think it was buried? I wonder who it thinks we are. The long, slow chase ends the following morning. They're hidden from a cloudy sky by musky woods. The rockling stops. How long has it been? Just a few moments. What's it showing us? Don't know. I keep waiting for a... Unreality veers close to being. They see. A hanging image, a light swarm, a memory. A specter of a home that bitterly had stood. Well before the towns they knew. Well before the wood. It was a fearful place for the girl who lived there, a place she couldn't leave. For though she was born a blissful, ember-fond girl, she became something else instead. She became a girl chased by wildfire, a girl tangled, chewed by flames. The glowing jaws clenched round her knees. Her parents pried them free. Brought her back over the hills to the house, and here left her living in the care of spring. Owl headpants, thank you, Trix. This event is crazy fucking long. Jesus Christ. Spring entrusted her to summer. Summer hid her in fragrant shade for fall to find. Grandmother Winter visited with rain to curl her painful feet, and none of them once allowed this girl to starve. I'm doing good! I was kind of expecting to be done stream by now, but this event's just really, really long. But I'm doing good. I have an Easter dinner I want to start preparing somewhat soon, and Captain and I still need to buy some stuff for it, so... 3 years they were wound together like roots, wild-fed and weather-blessed. Nights, when the inside of the house was darkest, she was happiest. She'd wait for twilight up on Clovertop Hill, scowling down moonrise but welcoming stars. And one such night, she saw a powerful thing. To the mountain she followed, where she'd seen the thing plummet, 20 days on young, brittle legs, to the rim of a crater, which was brimming with star melt. And a drifting there stone opened up before her eyes. An orphan girl Warren met little Ugugen that day. Ugugen, out of darkness. I'm gonna say Ugugen. I like that. Ugugen, whose mother, the knight, must have adopted this girl. For thereafter they were sisters, on every path adventure, lucky and free, looked on by unnumbered family. Did a mystical flame flare in the girl's scarred heart, bring the stone alive, or was it the stone that instilled in her its celestial power? An answer never mattered to either of them. The orphan Warren Warders became Warren the Starkin child, a slyly sad and wise-eyed rambler, a solver of troubles, a crafter of miracles. And to her dear ones, always a guardian. Till the final night, when she left this world alone. She was a young woman who never went home. Ukugen, you know these woods? I think these woods are strange. They are a little strange in their way, the Earth's woods. They don't scare me, because it doesn't feel like I'm anyone they care about. But I do think they didn't grow here randomly. Almost feels like out of spite? Yeah, there's this image to me of roots, the tree roots, going down deeper than the ground, and they come out the other side. And our trees there too, but something in the woods is very strange after all. But yeah, you get kind of a sense too. The woods once were wroth, marched over this land like a glittering army of yore. Wants us to go. She wants us to. You want to linger here among the remembering leaves? I wished before to be a random object. You know, like a mantelpiece. I've wished to be things like a great big oak or a boulder. Things that I believed must dream and feel next to nothing. What about you now? You know what you wanted us to know, I think. Was that the whole thing? Your story? About would you call her your big sister? It's a lucky glimpse we got. You're welcome to keep wandering along in our story, your story, with us. Why? She's welcome to travel with us, is all I'm saying. I mean, isn't she? Roads are shorter when there's two to walk them. It might be in that this celestial traveler remembers a voice in her sleep. A woman's warm voice, her arms after so long listening to the cold of the lake, calm flowing sounds of her caring, and even the time she spoke, her heart, knowing her voice struck something that was likely as earless, mindless as a pathstone. Might be all that Ugu Jen remembers all that, or it might not. Perhaps Jaina will one day ask. Suppose it's also possible this was always the plan. Warren, that ancient mystic, she left her friend behind, yes, to be woken and to live again, but also to find another person to walk next to. I remember you offering us a roof sometime. Still think that the likeliest explanation of all is that she can't help herself. She just likes you. Dawn over the house will shimmer, no different than it did the day they set out, but all three of them return changed. The journeys taken, the wonders witnessed and wrought, carve new wrinkles into the face and heart. Okay. So... oh! Okay, that's pretty good. I really like that, actually. That whole event, you could have taken out, like, like, all the shit with the random dude. Just had them stumble upon this spring that's like touched by stars and feel the need to like bathe this rock in it. That could have been the whole fucking thing. Right there. Jesus Christ. That was very much unnecessarily long. Not bad necessarily, just very long and didn't need to be. Screw the incursion. Okay. Who am I having deal with this shit? I'm gonna send Grave, Janella, Sunny, Tomir. Yeah, it felt like a filler episode of an anime, honestly. We'll send this group out. Do I have to deal with the incursion, or can I just, like, say fuck it? Yeah, I'm just saying fuck the incursion. Valdwall is the ruin of the Elnish city of Oneth. It smells faintly of eggs. Warlord, scouts have spotted soft skulls. Down the wet road they come, protected by drunken muck and murkflow. The Wingson warned me this is possible. I hope she is safe landing, but Versal does not forget us. Up there is Trava, see? Trava is always a lucky vision for me. Since first I saw, good marking, symbol, sign of the great fate that reached out for me. The company approaches by way of a slim road that strays through sulphurous swamp. Good thinking on this one. They can't get to us in here. We'll see whether it works or not. Still something about all this. Feels like we're following orders. I don't like that. No turning back now. Not that any of us should want to. Hilltops are for warlords. Can we survive the climb? Scatter his fires, shred his flags, and I wager he'll come down to us. Destroy Thuvane's two bony banners. Which are where exactly? I am not entirely sure. I think they're probably closer to here. Yeah, let's just, like, move everyone up there. Yeah, send your fucking stupid bird. Fuck you. Yeah, look at those little celestial spots. That's cute, actually. Just hit it with Discus to get it out of Spectre Step. Too fun. Okay, we need to find where the banners are and destroy those specifically. Okay. Well. Is that one of the banners? I honestly can't tell. Oh, this is one of the banners. Bone banners, I'm assuming. To destroy. Let's set fire to it. I don't think that actually worked. I hoped. Ow. Don't do that. Yeah, he can take it at least. No, let's get you out of Spectre Step. I'm gonna engage you. I'm gonna Sentinel. Can I not destroy scenery? Okay, well then Janilla will kill this haunt. Kill him! No, she can attack scenery. Can you not do that while you're in Spectre Step? That's odd, but that might be how it works. I honestly don't know. That seems strange to me. Just bonking people is fun. Just like, fuck you. Tapestry, there's the other banner. I can't so much help. This little guy just shreds the littlest bit of armor, but it helps every single time. Kind of keep Sunny in the back. She's an old lady now. You know what? Let's just snipe. Oh, that's fun. Trevor's scroller showed Versal attacking them, biting their backs. Now we thunder and fling. Now we catch them like frogs between clutching claws. Warlord, we shall fly, to victory or to the Veld. The Warlord's bellow blacks out the other sound for a thought-barren moment. Then he comes charging down the hill. Where is he? Where is he? Which hill? I don't see him. Am I blind? Where is he? I'll pin you. Jaina, can you go over here? Assuming over here somewhere. Ah, there he is! Get fucked, bitch! You try and hit me, I hit you back harder! Okay. Don't like that health damage, though. Back Sunny up. Yeah, I want to kill the ones as fast as I can. Nice. Graves just a fucking monster. Grave and Janilla really are a power couple. Like, both of them are so legitimately powerful and could just, like, beat the shit out of things. Sunny is in danger, Sunny is in danger. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Danger zone, danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Fuck. It's fine. all's well. And look! Done! Beauty! Nope. Still want the armor I already have. Tomir and Sunny retiring is shitty, but oh well. Can't really be helped. I'll give it to Stacy. The mist and gray wet grime of this earth have gotten on everything. Warlord. Janella. With a groan, his huge hand grips the crossbow from the dirt. No, get! Janilla! Crumpling his bow and shaking fingers. Hang on. What did they... Oh, it shot the bird. No! Crumpling his bow and shaking fingers, Drauven dies, rolling a low Drauven curse mountain in his throat. Elsewhere. Wingsin, we did not know. Your return was not barked by the bird's keeper. I cannot return to a place I have not been. I left my warlord in danger and came further than expected to find you. Where's Versal? You must leave him too. I wish for a fire to dry the clouds kiss off my back. Dreas snack territor mea tanya tila cleanien. Thalosi territot tor meanya lifurian. The Drauven chants made word, his voice cutting practice patterns in the candle-sweet air. Drasiak tiaret misius. I'm not gonna say all that. And finally, in flat hammered Yandric, he sings. Summer follows spring, follows winter, follows fall. Shadows follow moonrise, follows sunshine, follows sky. And one day, and fire, one day, follows fire. The moon's for remembering. The camp at Weltwall, tidying away the Drauven dead. Janella's been at this a long time. The three of them actually have been. Don't have to make guesses when it won't mean anything, but if I could go back to when the fire ground burned, with all my experiences intact, wonder how many more lives might have been spared, how better everything might have gotten. Or how much worse, not knowing where you're starting is sometimes the best way to start. Oh, what do you two want to go bringing up the past for? Graves still can't beat me, and I'm not gifting them my staff. Something was over that night. It must have been stronger than we knew to make it this far. Something has begun. Versal, Drauven is your warlord. Drauven is barely Drauven. She speaks Yandric better than Drew Whale. The dragon turns its head to each voice and makes no noise of its own. His gaze is a geode of every impossible wish I ever harbored. Drauven's! No. In his summer eyes, warm infinities of intellect. In his subtle mouth, a smile as hungry as the sun. Winston Pjark, you are fortunate enough to stand on a bridge between history and the sum of a Drauven age. Amended people we now are. It's a bridge I built. Did you? From where I perch, I see a Drauv who has laid all of his labors on broader, fitter backs. My back was bent, my future bowed, even as I tumbled from the egg. You could never comprehend my life, Wingsen, if you could live it all in Psychic poem. Only my blood was fit. It is dragon blood. Drauven may as well be an ox, and let him be slaughtered as one. Our people are here. Their king, the Summer King, is here. What I think you mean is, he is dead. Drauven was meant to die at the Weltwall. Do I not understand you rightly? In that moment, no dissemblance can form behind the Drauven's jaws, so he shuts them. I ought not to have left him. I'm glad that you did, Pjark, sister. The voice nests in you. It is not only Pjark's rigid purpose that is shattered then and remade. The long-settled fate of all things is refigured. A dragon has spoken. Summer King, you can Kuvan call me. Titles are for creatures who crawl and crave authority. The truth of me is crown enough. Kuvan, Eggwet, little wonder, you cannot know who Drauven is or was. His might and force of will are what made your hatchling possible. It's what made our people small, strong. And his name is honored to me. But if he is dead, I am glad that you live. And if all else dies, sister, live with me still. Summer King, she is not. My name is Kuvan. Call me my name. You are old for your kind and seeming forgetful, so I will excuse it. You should correct yourself. He is alive now and alert. Do you believe you will control him too? My listening is short, sharp. Be warned and be quiet, for now I shall think, and shall eat. Ox would be good, and sheep, and onions. My gathering thoughts see a picture of the world undragoned. I do not know what has passed in those years, but I am sure it all wants meaning. This is what I shall give it, I suppose. The night will age in gray. It will be buried in orange light. The first night of Kuvan's free life. His music be quiet. A pregnant rest preceding the world's next movement. Oh, big fucking sword. Fuck the Sky Basher. We got a big fuck sword. Alright, friends. And that is chapter 3 done. That is where we shall end today's stream. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun. Even if it's a little long. That one event. But I hope you did enjoy. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming something. I'm not too sure yet. But we'll probably make a poll on Twitter to figure out exactly what. Yeah, dragon came from an egg. That's what Easter's all about, right? Right? But I hope you guys did have fun. We are going to throw a raid over to Iggy Maid, who is actually charity fundraising all week for the Trans Lifeline. And because today is Trans Day of Visibility, we're gonna send some love over there. Currently playing some Divinity Dragon Commander. It looks like Greb's in control right now. So we're gonna send some love over that way. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun. And yeah, I'll make a poll on Twitter, see what folks are kind of interested in, and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. Bye-bye, folks. See ya!